I do want to have an announcement. I see there's no one present who is in the hand, with the exception of Mr. Batty. But there is something that is already underway, and that is a complete audit of the existing point systems in the sewer district. The point system is the basis of the bills for everybody who's in the sewer district. And as a brief, a typical home has a value of 10 points. A two-family home has 20 points. And there are various things, such as commercial property like the boathouse, which I believe has over 80 points, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the numbers. Nevertheless, the costs are prepared in our budget. They're in here. The costs are then divided by the total number of points in an aggregate for the entire sewer district. And then you have a total cost per point, and you upload it based upon the points in that particular parcel. Multiply by 20, 10, whichever the case might be. Well, there are changes in the district down there. Some have not been well known to or identified, and some have been well hidden. But there are some homes who were two family and now they're one family. They get a reduction. There are some properties there's one particular house that doesn't exist anymore. They're not getting charged. I think it's 5 points for a vacant lot, and 10 points for a house. So obviously that has to be changed on behalf of that parcel owner. There are homes that have two-family homes now. They're two-family homes. And they have to be doubled. In essence, they go from 10 points to 20. So we're doing a complete audit. There are ways about which we will discover this. We have some people in our code enforcement officer and our assessor's office who are going to be helpful in that. And that is one of it is to drive around town, look for two separate entrances and look for two separate meters. That tells you if you got two separate, of course, it doesn't tell you everything. Okay. The problem is some places haven't had permits. They just did it. Okay. Didn't fill out a permit. And the second part is the linkage between the existing permits that gave a new apartment, rating, for lack of another story, were never presented to the sewer department, which I guess I'm the sewer department. Well, me and Lou. Well, no, you guys too, you know. And nevertheless, but in time's going by. So we got a lot of changes in our sewer district, but basically what we're going to do is recalculate all the points, come up with a base point, a cost per point, and that's what the basis of the bills are. I can't tell you at this point with the changes, because they're both sides of the coin, whether your bills are going to be changed by much at all. They might be rather similar.
Are you going to have identification on the cars for these people so that when they go on somebody's property to look or do whatever, they're identified as, you know, like Central Hudson does or anybody else?
We're going to do all that. Anyway, much of the audit's going to be financial audit. It's not going to be, you know, door-to-door thing. Okay, so I just wanted to let people know, and for our audience out there, that, you know, coming soon, but this is not, the first bill doesn't go out until after the first of the year. Nevertheless, we're not doing it for 2024, but for 2025, we want it to be as correct as possible. And so that's coming up. And I think I've told everybody everything. Anyway, that's all I have.